juicy shorts,
Lucy,
school uniform.
Come here. Your shorts don't have a printing on the butt, and if you look at the dress code, it clearly states that there must be.
We need an adjective on that ass.
Arch-shaped printing on the butt.
We need an adverb.
We need something. We need something that degrades you on the butt.
Something to read back there, Lucy.
You are.
There it is.
Hell yeah, boss.
Oh, hey.
Oh yeah. Good morning. Sorry, that was a little weak at the girlfriend's apartment, so didn't want to get the cops called on me. But hey,
we can loop that. We can like loop it so it sounds longer.
Yeah, that's right. But it is Monday, June 20th. I don't know what episode this is. I wasn't prepared. I didn't see the text that Will was gonna. Will was gonna be off. He's got COVID. COVID finally caught up with Will. So it's Mark, Pat, and myself, gentlemen.
That's right.
Hello.
Right.
What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
How you guys doing? Doing pretty good?
Not in a bad mood. I'm not in a bad mood.
Not in a bad mood. Well, that's surprising because it certainly felt like you were in a bad
Contrary
mood.
to Wes and I's misconception for the 10 minutes before the show, Pat is
it was the wheels. The wheel sucks. The wheel. I hate.
the wheel sucks whether I'm in the best mood or the worst mood.
The wheel slows everything down. Meanwhile, we're waiting for Pat. We can't.
I can't tell if it's a gag or like you're really like it's like a gambling thing. I don't know.
It's
fun. It's a gambling thing, and it's also awesome.
Yeah,
it feeds the addiction.
Awesome is a very generous word to give it.
I like it, but
you might be the only one that doesn't like the wheel. I'm just
congratulations to the Bald Eagles
I don't like it.
trivia champions on this past Friday. Really fun trivia night. We did the little bit of gambling afterwards as well, which was fun. And congratulations to the Bald Eagles. They won. That was a listener team. They're on a hot streak.
Yeah. You know what would have been more electric is if instead of like the live gambling we were doing, which is super cool, if we just got the wheel out.
Oh yeah, because you're being sarcastic. Yeah.
I'm kidding. Again,
that would have been awesome.
That would have worked too. Yeah,
it would have been okay.
Everyone would have liked that except for you, I think. Yeah,
would have been okay.
Pat hates roulette. He hates.
Roulette's it's a very confusing game.
He hates the Price is Right wheel.
I think don't say that about the Price is Right. Is Sundays and Mondays. I think he hates.
I'm doing fine over here, man.
This time of the week, yeah.
I'm doing fine over here. I got some great stories.
What you got?
Well, we're in the TikTok international moment. There's a very bad. I guess a thing happened in the British military, and then there's another story of dogs trying to kill their owners, but this way in a very different and creative way.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be good. Cool. It's gonna be good. It's at the back of the show, the caboose. So stay tuned if you don't mind. Hang in there. Come all the way to the back with me. I don't want to see that. That sometimes we get a drop off at 90% of the show listened. That's my section today.
Oftentimes the rear is nice. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of loose jokes in the rear of the show. I would stick around. Wes, what do you have tonight?
I've got, first off, we're starting with a story. What the fuck am I doing?
He doesn't know where he is.
No, I have no idea.
He's doing.
No. Wes doesn't know what house he's in.
It looks like he's in a bunker.
What show is this? 960 something?
I didn't even paste it.
It looks like you're in a bunker.
I didn't paste it. Hang on. I got one about skirts. I got one about skirts.
I did something.
Remember for a while there when like Mark's shot was jacked up and there was like a bed with no sheets behind it and it was like kind of looked like a Chechen basement. Yeah. This looks worse. I don't know. This is like
yeah. I've got a scooter gang and skirts are going away for
scooter gang.
Scooter gang is a good one.
Yeah, how could you forget that? All right. Well, I have a lot of stuff and I'm willing to get right into it. I think we do
it.
All right, let's do it.
In a fine mood.
Yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
We call him Pat Jolly Cassidy.
I'm in a great mood.
Monday's Cassidy.
Monday's
projecting. I'm fine. I'm doing really good over here.
So first up, the fun fact. Here's a not so fun fact, actually. Humans shed 200 million skin cells each hour. Gross. And dead skin cells make up a large portion of household dust. So you're just dusting up your dead skin. More on air quality later in the coffee. What do you guys think about that?
I knew that actually, and it is disgusting. It's like
Gross.
that's like similar to like the your pillow is mostly like dead mites.
Wash your
like
pillow casings. You know, I mean, mine are gross.
Who cares though? I mean, I get it, but not knowing is the same as
Yeah,
doesn't affect me.
It's one of those like facts, like all the poop particles on your toothbrush.
Yeah, don't read
you just
that.
don't really want to.
Don't care about that. Yeah, I will say get a robot vacuum because that's honestly that's all they're good for. It's dead skin.
Just sucking up your dead skin. Some quick updates on a few stories we covered recently. Good news, guys. Charlie Sheen. He's upon sleeping on it and discussing with his ex-wife Denise Richards, he's now totally okay and on board with 18-year-old daughter Sammy joining OnlyFans. Charlie's a fan. What did he get for Father's Day? He got over it. And now everyone can happily say, when to see some nipple, Sammy? Now everyone's on board.
When to see some nipple, Sammy. Hasn't happened yet, guys.
Okay. It's a monthly, so you're gonna get dinged here in another couple weeks.
I'll get an update here for you guys real quick because I'm a journalist.
Has she posted anything new?
She's posted 4 photos. She's posting relatively consistently. I can't share with you because of any OnlyFans I've ever looked into. For journalism, hers has by far been the most intense in terms of its disclaimer about not using her photos.
Yeah, and her dad's probably got some good lawyers. So does her mom. Probably has.
Let me tell you what's come up so far from Sammy. We have that first photo, right? The red lingerie on the bed, and then the one I paid $20, $30 for.
Right.
We have a behind. It's a blurry from behind situation. She's got the same long butt situation that she had in the previous photo with a thong on. It says, "Let's go skinny dipping." It's taken somewhere in Malibu, assuming Charlie Sheen's house. Then we have a Polaroid photo of her laying on the bed with her legs up on the wall. If you can imagine that, legs up on the wall. She's covering her breasts. The camera is at her head. She's looking to the side, and it says, "Kiss me, heart." There's no nudity. Hector is when to see not nipple yet.
Is that the best picture we have so far?
Move your hands, please.
I mean, none of them are fantastic. One of them is literally out of focus.
Has she sent you any more DMs? Like, hey, buddy.
Let me check my DMs. I should do that.
Yeah.
Listen, the men are going to come after her and be like, what the fuck? And eventually Hector's going to get what he wants.
Yeah. Well, Hector is Helena now, and the page has been
Helena's
deleted.
gone, yeah.
I
think he probably... You didn't want no more DMs?
Oh, okay. Hey, babe. Winky face. This is directly to me again. Unlock this if you want to see more of me before tomorrow. Lips kiss emoji, open parentheses, hint. I'm in the shower, sweat emoji. And that's for $30.
Everyone showers. I wouldn't do it if I was you. Another update.
I don't have that kind of coin.
Amber Heard update. She doesn't have that type of coin either, Pat. She's poor after losing that $8.3 million judgment in Fairfax, Virginia in the Johnny Depp defamation case. And do you know how I know?
How's that work?
It's because she's been seen shopping where we do sometimes. TJ Maxx. Someone snapped a bunch of pictures of her at the discount rack in TJ Maxx, and she is not looking happy. Are these going up? There we go.
Yeah, not even I go to TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
Oh, TJ Maxx is fantastic. What are you talking about? I
like it too, but I mean, I also know I'm discount shopping when I'm at TJ Maxx.
Well, of course, yeah.
How many pairs of pants did you buy at Costco this year?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't really buy. I buy my shorts from Costco.
Mm-hmm.
Every single short I own.
We get our pants for free thanks to sponsors like Bird
Dogs.
Yes.
So she's looking very upset in the photos, probably because the people are chuckling and laughing at her while she's at the discount rack, and she's very grumpy to begin with. Heard recently did an interview where she said she wasn't lying, and that Depp is a scumbag that abused her for years. She's probably telling a little bit of the truth there. I think they probably both just treated each other like shit. But be careful if you're talking shit about her while shopping, because she's now one of us, and she might be in the next aisle.
This is a publicity thing, isn't it?
Of us.
One of us.
Of us. I'll see you at Marshall's, Amber.
She's really giving consideration to the store credit cards spiels for 10% off her order. She's like,
that's a lot of points.
Yeah, I know. She's like, okay. Yeah.
She's buying a discounted men's shaver at the on the discount bin.
Yeah, poor girl. Okay, let's move on to the current stuff. The U.S. Open of golf was this weekend, and the winner was this British guy, Fitzpatrick. Wes, didn't you pick him?
I did, Matthew Fitzpatrick. He was my second pick. I put more money on Horschel, who stunk, but I made some decent coin on Matthew Fitzpatrick. He was been trending up for a while, and finally paid off. Yeah. And then I cashed out, and then I won $300 in the casino playing a wheel game.
There you go.
In between writing
your own
for the
rock
show
or something?
No.
Do you have your own lucky rock?
No, I don't. I have nothing
Okay.
lucky, you know.
So here's the thing. Scotty Scheffler fucked me because I wrote this like while he was up by like 3 strokes, and I wrote a bunch of jokes like, guess who won the world's #1? Probably should have seen that one coming, but he did not win. He got like second. So Scheffler fucked me, but good for Wes and British people. Fitzpatrick won. He won he won that course as an amateur, and 8 years later as a professional. Only Nicholas has done that.
That's right.
Yeah, that's okay. Good for him, I guess.
Yeah, and there's Jolly. And then also in golf, Charles Barkley had some comments about the LIV tour, the Saudi Arabian tour we've been talking about that is a direct competitor to the PGA. Charles said that if someone paid him $200 million, he would kill a relative. He said since Phil...
That's coming from a guy that's made $200 million.
Exactly. He's just that, if you happen to pay me. He
Must
said that
be nice.
since Phil made $200 million and Dustin Johnson made $150 million, he said just, to join the tour, he understands why they did it. And then he went ahead and said, you know what? For DJ money, for $150 million, I'd kill a relative. And one that I like, a good relative. He'd do it for $150 million. So he's saying, look, these guys are going to join the tour, obviously.
He's not wrong. I mean, the guy that won the first tournament, Charles Schwartzel, that's a career. I mean, he could retire now. $4 million he won off one tournament. So I mean, it's life changing.
You can't retire at $4 million if you have that. If you're shopping at TJ Maxx, maybe, but otherwise,
not if your wife is like Paulina Gretzky, who likes yachts and stuff. But
this is Charles Schwartzel.
Schwartzel's, he's kind of a
he
schlub.
could retire.
He's kind of a schlub.
He's got no shame. Okay.
Yeah, he's an Arby's type guy. Let's talk about major health organizations giving us some interesting news in the past week. According to the latest annual Air Quality Life Index report, that's a fun one, from the Energy Policy Institute at the University of Chicago, air pollution now takes more than 2 years off the global average life expectancy. So the air is shortening our lives because it's so bad. That is more than cigarettes, which takes 1.9 years off.
Hello?
Oh yeah, Mark's gone. I assume he's still
Mark's
talking.
Yeah, I bet he's talking. It's just you and me, huh?
Yeah, it's just the two of us.
You feeling a little better now?
I feel fine.
Now that Mark's gone?
I felt fine in the first place. I was a little bit annoyed that you guys assumed that I was in such a bad mood because I really wasn't.
That's what I do. Like whenever a lot of my fights with my girlfriend are because I think she's in a bad mood, and then I ask her what's wrong. They don't like that, and then that puts her in a bad mood. And I haven't learned yet. I'm so stupid that I haven't learned not to do that in my 40 years on Earth. I still do it because I'm like, I hate it when I think she's in a bad mood.
You know that you're programmed as a man to
Right.
make that mistake, and she's programmed as a woman to respond in the way that she.
But it's such an easy way to avoid. It's such an easy thing to avoid, and I just can't avoid it. I always have to say, "What's wrong?"
What's wrong?
She says, "I'm fine, nothing. I'm waking up." I'm saying, "No, something's wrong," and then then the ball gets rolling, and it's
See, like that's a guilty man's complex too. Right.
Yeah.
That even if you didn't do it, I think you're bringing like alcoholic Wes brain into sober Wes relationship. Maybe like, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
It's possible, and I like to just make sure everyone's like feeling good.
I understand that. I get that. I've usually done something wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, of course.
It usually has to do with, having a child, as you know.
Right.
There's nothing you can do right.
Because you want to get it, you just want to get it over with. You probably have a good idea of what you did wrong, and
you're right.
Now,
I want to have it out.
Yeah, you just want to have it out.
I want to have it out. I don't like. I mean, that's the number one issue with men and women is women.
Right.
Women say, "I don't want you to solve the problem. Okay, I just want you to listen to the problem." And men are saying, "Well, no. When you tell me a problem, I'm assuming you're telling me that because you want me to solve it."
Right.
Let me go back. I know where I was at. Let's take it back from where I was at.
Yeah.
More than cigarettes, which take 1.9 years off your life average, and drinking, which takes 8 months, according to I have no idea what research, but that's what they're saying. They're saying the air is worse than smoking.
This is in America?
This is within the world average, just overall. I don't know if they take samples from all over the world.
This is great news for us, Wes.
This was University of Chicago, exactly. Smokers should be like, And if anyone gives you shit for like blowing smoke in their face, that they should be thanking you.
Why don't you not breathe the air first, asshole?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me tell you, Pat. Now I live in Round Rock.
I'm here. I'm listening. Yes,
I'm with my people. I am with the smokers now. Like Austin is a no, like not many people smoke in Austin. You know, you kind of like looked down upon. Round Rock, completely different. I can share cigarettes out the window of my car and I can throw them at people. Yeah. Be like, oh, this is great. Thank you.
Love that. Yeah, no, yeah. Round Rock is a smoker's town.
Yeah.
Working class town.
Everyone knows that. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know where this research is coming from, but that's bad, right? If the air is worse than cigarettes.
It's got to be where you live, though. Like, if you live in Los Angeles, you're fucked. Like, where you can see smog. But if you live in, like, Montana or something, you're probably fine, right?
Yeah, if you can see stars, it's like a good indication. Like, can I see stars at night? I'm doing okay. People were a little bit surprised by how bad this annual report is. This thing comes out every year because they were like, they're expecting it to be not that bad since, COVID happened and a lot less expected air pollution from people being indoors or whatever. Guess what? Not true. Speaking of COVID, the head of the World Health Organization, Director General Tedros Adhanom, came out this weekend and reportedly told his group of people that leaked it that he said, you know what? I think COVID might have actually come from that Wuhan coronavirus lab. Shocker.
He figured it out?
Yeah, he's talking about it now publicly or like in behind closed doors. The WHO, which performed a masterclass on how to mishandle a global pandemic, called it a global pandemic about a month too late, causing airlines from China and the U.S. and basically everywhere to remain open while the virus spread like crazy a few years ago. The death toll from COVID is apparently over 18 million globally. It's why Will isn't on the show today. Thanks the WHO and China and like whatever, Fauci's team or whoever funded the studies and the a-hole that took his work home from the lab. Thanks to that person too.
Right. Yeah. Right. He's always trying to get ahead, that guy. He's always got to be... Got to get that gold star, I'm
going to work from home. I'm going to keep working. The WHO labeled the origins of the virus coming from the lab as a conspiracy theory for the past couple years. Oops. And they supported China's underreporting of cases in the pivotal early months. They also hired a third-party team to audit them last year, and that third-party team said, you did a real bad job, WHO. So I don't know, maybe like the WHO should probably like be disbanded and a brand new World Health Organization that's not corrupt should be instituted, but we keep funding them.
Is it corruption or ineptitude?
Yeah. Well, the China thing, it seems like was corruption. I think they were like, I don't know if they take bribes from China or they just didn't want to like the under. Yeah, it's not good. Mm-hmm. It's not good. Anyways, the WHO leader is saying, it came from the lab. So guess what? It probably came from the fucking coronavirus lab. Yeah.
You guys remember how, speaking of the WHO, how Pete Townsend, he like got busted with child porn and then said that he was doing research, right? Do you remember? This was like 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, I don't want to hear about this.
No one talks about it anymore.
He's the man until this story.
Pete Townsend was like, oh, no, mate, I was just doing the research, right? Like trying to stop it, right, mate?
Oh, man, but Eminent Front is so good.
No, I know. Really good album. So that's an album that they did?
I think that was when he was on his own. Like Pete Townsend, Eminent Front.
Regardless, The Who's a great band if you haven't explored their stuff.
The Who's great. What else happened? Biden gave us a few gaffes this weekend. I don't know if you guys saw them. I'm sure you did. We posted a bunch of them on Hard Factor. First up, here is a post from Hard Factor. It's Joe riding a bike in Delaware.
Who put him on a bike, man?
Here he comes. He's about to give an interview. And
Hard Factor. Cheat on the news.
Oh man. So this used to be a thing, right? Like remember when the world was somewhat normal, and like president, you saw it like with Trump a little bit, not being able to walk down that ramp. Like when your president showed a severe weakness physically, like when Richard Nixon was in China and he got sick. I remember there was like a huge movement by the Secret Service or quick action by the Secret Service to cover up or attempt to cover up him vomiting. Right, because you didn't want to see your president getting sick. You didn't want to see your president that physical.
Right.
All that shit's out.
Even though they're humans.
It is out the window here. It is absolutely out the window. That the man just reached or went to go down his put down his left foot and just it wasn't there.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
I think it was one of those pedals where you can get your foot in it, and his shoelace got like stuck on the pedal, and he tried to wiggle his foot out. He tried to wiggle his foot out, and it just didn't come out, and he went down.
He's saying he pushed the bike down on like the shoelace was stuck and the force pulled the bike.
I think the weight of the bike while his foot was in it and he was trying to get out of it was what caused him to fall. He didn't just like fall; his foot was stuck in it. I mean, he did just fall. It doesn't matter, right? It's funny. It's bad. Got to get the foot out of the pedal quicker, Joe. He was okay, just a bruised ego. Now let's see if he had a gaffe in a speech. This is coming around the internet now, but it's actually from April. We just discovered it. Do you guys think he had a gaffe? Do you think I'm talking about it because he didn't have a gaffe, or what do you think?
I would bet my son's life on it.
Okay, let's hear.
I mean, yeah, I don't look, as you know, the stance I'm going to take. Maybe.
Yeah. So he's trying to sum up America in one word. He's talking about America, and we'll take a listen.
The nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to foot.
Okay. Did you hear what the word was?
No.
Nation that can be defined in a single word.
I put it in our software that captions for us. Let's see what the software came up with. Let's see.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to foot.
No, that's not it.
No, that was me. That was me. Come on.
Smarter than that.
Yeah. So what he was trying to say in this April speech was, I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping, which is not a sentence that's easy for like the most skilled orator to say. So whoever came up with that, or his mind, like, I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping, which he eventually got out after like 5 seconds of stumbling. Don't try that one again, Joe. That's not for you. And I don't know if you could notice, but like in the extended version, she starts doing it. Kamala's just nodding up and down when he's stumbling. She's like, "This might be the one. This could be the one."
Man, have you guys seen this?
Yeah.
This really weirded me out. I'm not sure if you saw this or not, but on social media, a video came up from either the Biden campaign or the POTUS account on Instagram, and it was him giving a speech, right? From, let's say, wherever, the press briefing room or one of the rooms in the White House. But like, I'm 99% sure it was to no one. I'm like almost positive it was like a curated social media video, like, because he wasn't
practice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No. It was like so they produced a video of him giving a speech that didn't actually happen.
Live. That's
it. Really weirded me out. I was like, why are you doing this? Like,
well, because he's full of gaffes.
No, I get it, but I just like, is that okay or not okay? No. It was like a Instagram influencer making a video for her channel. It was like that, but Biden for him being the president.
Okay.
It was really weird, man.
Okay. I was in the fuzzer. And that takes us to
the cream of the crop.
And today's top story is we have another prison break and manhunt. This one is in Virginia, and it's 4 prisoners that escaped a federal prison camp in Hopewell, Virginia on Saturday morning.
Where's Hopewell?
I don't know. Google it. There's a prison there, and you can easily escape from it. Inmates Corey Branch, from left to right here. Corey Branch, Tavares, LaGuan Graham, Lamont Rashawn Willis, and Kareem Allen Shaw, quote, walked away from Federal Correctional Complex's Petersburg Satellite Camp at 1:45 a.m. Saturday morning.
Right outside of Richmond. It's on the James River.
So they just walked out of the prison.
Right. And they said this was like a minimum security prison.
It is, but I don't know why these 4 were in there, because Branch was serving a 160-month sentence for possession with intent to distribute fentanyl and felony possession of a firearm. Graham was, like, he was a felon that had a firearm. Graham was serving a 120-month sentence for possession with intent to distribute 500 grams or more of cocaine and possession of a firearm and furtherance of a drug trafficking crime. Willis was serving a 216-month sentence for possessing and concealing a stolen firearm and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. And Shaw was serving a 194-month sentence for conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute a measurable quantity of heroin. So these guys were all serving like 10 to 20 for heroin and guns. Like, maybe don't stick them in a fucking Club Med.
Right. Yeah.
There shouldn't be escapes from minimum security prison, right?
You would think not.
Crew.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great news, though, for drug addicts, as you guys got some heavy hitters back on the streets, it sounds like. No one's going to be like, it's dry as hell out here. You know?
Can't right now, man. It's dry.
It's dry.
I check with my guys. It's dry.
Yeah. Let's just hope they don't murder entire families like that piece of shit in Texas did, right? None of them had, like, serious violent crimes, so hopefully they just try to escape and maybe deal some drugs and not kill anyone, hopefully. Also, the prison, like Wes said, was a minimum security prison. I don't know what that means, but like they just walked away at one. I guess they waited till the guard took a nap, and then they just left.
Yeah, I mean, I know it involves like the certain rights that you have, how much time you're allowed in the yard, visitation, the perimeter fencing,
the activities like kayaking and
yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, they didn't have a bunch of guys in towers with guns, obviously, because these guys just casually walked out. Yeah. Anyways, lots of prison breaks recently.
It's like a Martha Stewart prison is a minimum security prison.
Yeah,
but Martha Stewart did insider trading. She wasn't doing pounds of heroin.
You're right. These guys should have been in a maximum security.
Nonviolent crime. I don't know.
Well, they all had guns, felons with guns. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say fentanyl's a violent crime at this point.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. Maximum security prison, like the most max, like the federal max.
Supermax.
ADAX, they call it. It's in Colorado. When you exercise in like a personal in-ground pool, but there's no water in it. Like that's the level of security that, like, for example, ADAX has. Everything in your cell is plastic.
Yeah,
and
there's
it's
that
molded to the wall. Kind of
that one movie that's awesome. Like I think it might be called Felon. I forget, but it's what's starring Jaime Targaryen, the guy from Lord of the the whatever it's called, the fantasy show on HBO, Game of Thrones. He was in an awesome prison movie, and it was Supermax, and the guys, to get outside, they were in like glass cases outside, like that. Like
so that was probably a rip on the ADAX.
Yeah.
Like yeah. They don't have that for
individual like glass
similar,
cases. Yeah. All right. Lots of prison breaks. Maybe we, stop letting people out of prison unless they're supposed to be. I don't know. But that's today's cup of coffee, which was brought to you by Next Evo Naturals CBD. Have you guys tried this thing yet?
I have.
It's pretty good.
Big fan.
It is pretty good. And I don't know if someone pasted or something, but my thing is jacked up. Nope. Not a good showing today. All right.
You're doing fine, Mark.
I think you all know by now, but the Hard Factor hosts are huge believers in CBD. In fact, I'm probably going to take some now to calm down. That's because we use it and we know it works. That is, the right CBDs work. If you're cautious about CBD or pessimistic, don't be. How about you just try some Next Evo Natural CBD, which I have here in gummy form. They also have in pill form. And the reason they have that is because they don't use tinctures. They've developed what is called Smart Sorb technology, clinically proven to help your body absorb CBD 4 times better and faster than regular CBD oil, because oil just doesn't mix with your water-based body. It's so much faster. You can get the CBD effects in 10 minutes or less, which is awesome. You got stress? How about 10 minutes or less? You don't. I've been using Next Evo Natural CBD for about a month now, and I love it. It helps calm me down almost instantly. The Smart Sorb technology improves CBD's ability to be absorbed, getting it into your system in as little as 10 minutes. Most CBD oils found in tinctures, gummies, and capsules achieves between 2 and 10% absorption, which means that 90% of what you're actually taking is being wasted, right? So Next Evo Naturals are scientifically formulated to deliver more CBD in a way your body can actually use it fast, proven 29 times better absorption in the first 30 minutes. That's a lot.
That's good.
29 times more, huh? Next Evo, just do the math. That's fast. Next Evo isn't just another CBD company. Their all natural products are backed by more scientific studies than any other CBD brand, developed by experienced consumer healthcare and pharmaceutical professionals. It's vegan, GMO-free, gluten-free, THC-free capsules and gummies are derived 100% U.S.-grown hemp. Stop wondering if CBD is right for you. Try Next Evo Naturals capsules, gummies, mints, and topical creams. Clinically proven to be better absorbed by your body. Get 25% off your first order for $40 or more at nextevo.com with promo code HARDFACTOR. That's 25% at nextevo.com. Promo code HARDFACTOR. I'm just going to have a few.
There you go. There he has it. A little more business to take care of, guys. It is hard to imagine, but summer is one day away officially. And this is where the men are separated from the boys. Summertime, especially when it comes to your grass, especially down here in Texas, gets nice and hot. Maybe 1 out of every 50 lawns you drive by is green, probably a Sunday lawn. It's very important that you take care of your lawn, especially in the summer. If you want it to be
49
lush.
housewives over there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All with a casserole in hand. You know what I mean?
That's right. They're just rolling around on the grass. And if you're worried about chemicals you're using to keep your yard looking its best, traditional lawn care lays down 90 million pounds of pesticides each year. Sunday's different. We're on a mission to change how people care for their yards. And no pesticides, safe for your pets, safe for your kids, safe for the neighborhood women that want to roll around on your lawn. It's great. Yeah,
look at her getting a good roll in.
Yeah, she's got her mouth open out there and everything. Most of us,
why is she panting like a dog?
She's gonna tire out. She'll get home soon.
Oh, she's licking her own body now. Oh, it's okay. She's fine.
Here comes her husband. He's driving by staring. Seen that look before, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's pissed. Most of us might not think about our lawns in the winter, but this is the time to prep for this year. You're probably thinking you have so much work to do to get it green and healthy again, but Sunday takes care of the work for you. So Sunday can help you grow a beautiful lawn without the guesswork or those nasty chemicals. So you custom plan, you tell them where you live, they send you a custom plan, easy to do, spray like 15 minutes, attach it on your hose, feeds your lawn, and you're good to go. So go to sunday.com, put in your address, and they will send a custom kit with their lawn analysis toolkit. That just like perfect for your lawn.
It's so easy. You don't need a green thumb. Yeah.
No, it's easy as hell. First of all, this stuff really works. So, and Sunday is offering our listeners 20% off. So full season plans start at $129. You can get 20% off at checkout when you go to getsunday.com/factor. That's 20% off your custom plan at getsunday.com/factor. If you've never had a nice lawn during the summer, this is the easiest way to get it. And it really does, separate the men from the boys. All right, guys. Speaking of hot in Texas, let's go to Abilene, Texas, where some unlucky patrons experience the stuff of nightmares, certainly my nightmares, as a gang of teenagers took their teenage angst and stupidity out on a group of bar goers in the downtown bar district this weekend. And to make matters worse, they weren't just any gang of violent teens. This was a scooter gang. Okay, guys? A scooter gang. Did you hear me? Yeah, scooter gang. From reports, a group of drunk adults were leaving the bar at just before 1 a.m. late Friday into Saturday when the scooter gang began harassing them, ringing their scooter bells, flinging obscenities, revving their scooters in their direction, even flinging a scooter at them. They were riding those bird scooters. They're everywhere. They block. Yeah. Yeah.
So it was like Wizard of Oz with the flying monkeys, except it was teens on bird scooters.
That's exactly right.
Exactly. It's summertime, so these kids are out at night. They don't have school.
Exactly.
Their scooter gangs are just getting into the thick of it right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Altercation broke out. The group was about to get in their cars, hammered, drive home, and a member of the scooter gang, maybe trying to save their life, ran up and punched him in the face, and then attacked the woman who was probably being a little mouthy, and that prompted an all-out brawl.
Wait. He ran up and punched him in the face?
He got off the scooter. Well,
I don't know. I'm not telling the scooter gang their business, but if you're going to be a scooter gang, you want to deliver that punch while riding by on a scooter, right?
It would deliver more force.
Right.
I think smack to the back of the head.
They go about 19 miles an hour? Imagine a punch at 19 miles an hour.
Yeah. You don't even have to, you just hold your fist out. It's like jousting. Yeah.
I agree, Pat.
Just saying, and then that's your getaway vehicle.
Yeah. Then you can say, why'd you hit yourself?
He came at me so fast I didn't even see him.
Yeah. He was in my way. Reports said there was at least 10 members of this scooter gang that fled into the night before cops were called. Ambulances arrived to treat the injured partiers. And Abilene is, of course, home to Abilene Christian University. So this might have been a religious hate crime. Not sure. I think it probably was. But the only gang that I can think of. The woman was mouthing
off. It was a religious hate crime. Right. It's like you were there.
Why'd they hit the lady though? You know what?
I have no idea. But I think the only gang that I can think of that uses scooters as transportation, I think we know. These guys, the Mormons.
Yeah.
And who do the Mormons hate? They hate Christians. So that's where my money is.
I don't know.
They hate fashion.
I don't know. They do hate fashion. They hate good times.
Yeah.
They hate good times.
They hate cola.
They hate one wife.
Yeah, they do.
That's right. Yeah. So now Abilene previously banned these scooters in 2019. After less than a year in operation, they were like, no, these things are too much. Then in early 2022, they were like, okay, they can come back. So now you can't have these Mormons riding around assaulting Christians on these things. So we're going to see if they get banned again. It's looking likely. But
Mormons don't ride scooters, bro. They ride bicycles, unless Mormonism has changed.
Then what's this picture I'm looking at?
I think those are
Mormons.
guys making fun of Mormons.
I think so too. This is a sketch. That's a sketch comedy thing.
Yeah.
And they got it wrong because it should have been bicycles.
You notice there's no helmets, Wes? That's your first clue. That's funny. It's a funny photo.
Yeah,
I bet I can find one.
That's some guys joshing around.
I bet I can find one. Anyway, let's move on. Moving down North Carolina, big blow to young, horny perverts down there, as one of the best parts of private and charter schools was just ripped out from under them by the 4th U.S. District Court of Appeals. And what was ripped out from under them is the ability to stare up the skirts of their female classmates, because the 4th District Court of Appeals ruled North Carolina's charter day schools skirt requirement for female students is unconstitutional.
So
what are they going to wear?
Wait, one more time.
They can wear pants. They can now wear pants. They were required to wear skirts.
Wasn't that the whole point of going to like a private school? Is because the girls are
a
in
Catholic
skirts?
school for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I almost faked being Catholic to get into
guys. I got
school.
I got a secret for you that you maybe you don't know. A little piece of inside baseball, because I did my research. Years ago in the 90s, skirts became skorts. They look like skirts on the outside, but actually, if you try to get under them, that's a skort. Yeah,
I know. They don't look like this anymore.
That's a dude.
That's not a dude.
Oh,
why do you think that's a dude?
Yeah, I don't know. Just something struck me. I was wrong.
The leg hair or something.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
You freaked me out for a second.
You got him.
Yeah, that's a robot.
You know what? Honestly, Pat, I thought it was a dude for a second too. Before I chose the picture, and then I saw the belly button. I was
Can't
like,
you see the shadow of the testes on the side of the leg?
Yeah,
there's a testicle shadow.
If you look real close, the tip of the dick's just hanging right out.
That's a sign.
Anyway,
great skirt.
So this is all. Yeah, it's a great skirt. So this is all because this is going to change the way that charter schools and these type of schools, which get most of their funding from the government. That's like the big thing. But it's a bigger deal for young boys, girls with great legs, pedophile teachers, and girls who have long wanted nothing more than to not wear skirts to school. It's also a big deal for the education system. From the New York Post, quote, "The decision goes far beyond dress codes, where whether the 4th court was motivated by politics, they don't know. But there's no doubt that those applauding the ruling are doing so for partisan reasons. Why? Because the state actor, they found that this school is a state actor, and in ruling standards, it could mean, in effect, the end of charters as they exist today. It provides a legal rationale for them to be brought under the rule of state and city education, educates nationwide who are eager to handcuff charters for daring to bring educational options to students failed by traditional public schools."
Whoa! What the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't understand any of that.
Neither did I. That's why I just,
bro.
Yeah. Well, it's about charter schools being able to do different things in public schools while still
Why are they taking away skirts, Wes?
The hotties with the bodies are still going to wear the skirts. Is it are skirts still an option?
Yeah, is it like Hooters where you can pick whether you want the smaller one or not?
This is actually a good thing, because now, before, you didn't really know who was down to be like a kind of like a little like make-out girl. Now you know,
dirty little make-out lady.
Yeah, the girls that still are wearing skirts. Yeah,
look, now you know.
That's like an invitation to ask them to prom or to the dance.
I'm fully about the option. I think forcing anyone to wear a skirt is fucked up, but I think removing the option of having a skirt, because
I was gonna ask you to the dance. But it looks like you decided to stop wearing skirts.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna go.
You're in the.
I'm gonna go with Amanda.
Yeah, right. Yeah. The girls can still wear skirts.
No one wants to wear a skirt all the time. I get that, but make it one of two options in the dress code.
Yeah, you should be like yoga pants one day and then skirts the next.
I was thinking more whatever you want.
Yeah.
Plus a skirt, but yeah,
juicy shorts one day. Here's your juicy shorts.
Lucy,
school uniform.
Come here. Your shorts don't have a printing on the butt, and if you look at the dress code, it clearly states that there must be.
We need an adjective on that ass.
Arch-shaped printing on the butt.
We need an adverb.
We need something that degrades you on the butt.
Something to read back there, Lucy.
Yeah. So from the New York Times, the decision said the school, quote, has imposed the skirts requirement with the express purpose of telegraphing to children that girls are fragile. require protection by boys and warrant the different treatment than male students, stereotypes with potentially devastating consequences for young girls. And the school's founder said that the dress code created a code of conduct where women are treated, they're regarded as a fragile vessel that men are supposed to take care of and honor. He's also said the school skirt requirement aimed to treat girls more courteously and more gently than boys. Also, because he's probably a big pervert that likes to see young girls in skirts.
Yeah.
But that's what he said. So this has been going on for like a year in the courts. It was filed on behalf of one student that said it was distracting and uncomfortable. She couldn't pay attention.
Boners?
She had to worry about the position of her legs while she was sitting in class.
She was concerned about the boners that she was giving.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Look, I don't want to be in a position where I'm just
my locker without
causing boners willy-nilly like Moses parting the sea. Right. I don't want that.
She has sensitive hearing. She can hear them rising in the pants like everywhere. Yeah, she can hear the boners coming up and she can't get anything done. Just popping up left and right. What's distracted?
I just try to learn math.
I can't hear anything.
So what's great about this is that this is going to go to the Supreme Court because this has gone through every court system in North Carolina, and now the school's gonna appeal it. So
that's 13 boners.
The decision for girls whether or not the girls have to wear skirts is eventually going to be, or they can be required to wear skirts, is going to go to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, that's so fucking. There should be no requirement for you to wear skirts. It's fucking stupid.
It's a dress code. It's part of the dress code.
You should have a dress code if you want one, but
why is it going to the Supreme Court? Just like give them the option or not?
Because you're
the options. Pants or skirts. Go for it.
Because of the pervert teachers.
Yeah, because the schools want the dress code
because school boards.
Because it's girls should wear skirts and boys should take care of them.
Well, we used to call them skirts. So.
Well, then fuck those assholes should waste our fucking time and go to the Supreme Court to lose. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, they might win. That's what's going on. It's
all right.
Pretty hilarious,
guys. Real quick, Mark talked earlier in the show about a CBD product, and that's cool. If you want to go with Mark's CBD product, or if you want to go with mine, Feels, you can do that. Because I'm a tincture guy, always have been. I'll tell you why. It's new age. It's cool. A hippie chick I used to date, she laid tinctures on me, and oh my god, did it change my life? I was like, this shit's legal. This is. I just put it on my tongue.
It does look cool.
Listen, if a girl drops anything on your tongue, you're getting fucked that night.
You're in. You ever been to a Fish show? There's tongue dropping all. Well, no, that's a bad example.
Lay it on me.
You ever been to a Panic show? No, that's a bad example too. Who's the new Panic? Anyway, point is, if you go to a festival and some lady wants to put something on your tongue, it's probably acid, or it could be CBD. And Feels. It comes in a tincture, and it helps naturally reduce stress, anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness. That's really where you want to use it, is the sleeplessness. Just a couple drops in your tongue, bam, feel the difference in minutes. If you're new to CBD, Feels offers a free hotline to help guide your personal experience. So I don't know if Mark's had a hotline or not. Mine
Feels has mints too, and their tinctures are large. You can get large doses.
Large doses. No hangover, no addiction, no THC, guys, and you can join the community to get Feels delivered to your doorstep every month. Save money on your reorder. I'm a Feels guy, usually at night. That's where I like it. Mark's CBD is a during the day situation.
You should get both and tell us which one you like more.
I like that. Ooh, I like that. Maybe we could do a little competition, a review sitch. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, if you want to get done on Feels, premium CBD helps your head feel clear. It's hassle-free, delivered right to your doorstep. It's pretty easy. All you got to do is go to Feels, that's FEALS.com/factor. You get 50% off your first order with free shipping. Holy shit. Feels.com/factor, 50% off your first order with free shipping. Look, you might not be a tincture guy. Some of us aren't. That's okay. And if that's the case, you go with Mark's CBD. If you're a tincture guy, you go with my CBD. Or get both and then tell us how they work. Right?
That's right.
Hell yeah. Feels.com/factor. Make sure to go to that particular URL to get that 50% off your first order with free shipping. So
she's like, wait a minute. That's 15 boners. There's only 14 males in this class. Mr. Stevens. Professor Stevens.
I think we'll put on a video today.
Yeah. What?
What? All right, guys. I believe that it's time.
It's time for the TikTok International Moment.
There's a major scandal coming out of NATO, gentlemen. As hundreds That's right, hundreds. I said hundreds of NATO paratroopers, specifically paratroopers from the British Army, have been banned from their annual NATO deployment to the Balkans after videos emerged of a consensual orgy between a civilian woman and apparently a lot of British paratroopers. Guys, well, quote, dozens of others watched. And yes, if you're doing math at home, dozens were just spectators. Hundreds are being disciplined, which means this civilian woman had her hands full.
Guys are floating in on helicopters or
Big
parachutes. They're floating on parachutes.
Is it orgy day?
This has been in the works for a while.
Oh my God. Hundreds of men have been disciplined.
Dick out, like just floating down on the parachute, landing right into her area. Yeah.
Guys, the military orgies took place at the Merville Barracks in Colchester, Essex. And again, if you're keeping score at home, you heard me say orgies, as in plural. And oh boy, were they plural. Guys, according to the Sunday Times, which has seen the letter of discipline outlining the punishment, it was believed that the woman had been smuggled into the barracks, the same lady, as many as 31 times in 5 months. And that is a full-blown paratrooper orgy 1.5 times a week for
Let's
almost
get her back
half
in
a
here.
year straight.
Wow.
30
Lost her number. Anyone got it?
One.
I don't know where I put it.
How come you didn't tell me she was back? You guys are getting angry.
Yeah. Bad news. Someone filmed it. Guys, we have exclusive footage of the orgy in a heavily redacted clip that I'm going to play for you now exclusively on Hard Factor. And please forgive the rock and roll music in the background. I guess that's what the kids are listening to today. I don't know. Can you guys narrate what's happening?
This looks like some sort of military training.
Yeah, it looks like they're
Like
training.
kickboxing.
It's terrible fight. It's teaching them how to fight terribly.
Oh yeah, here we go. Now she's starting to rub herself. Now they're rubbing him. Now he's rubbing himself.
the
Now
other
she's
the
rubbing.
guy's rubbing
Oh,
him.
there's a lot of rubbing.
What? Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Jesus. Oh, he just grabbed her whole breast.
Oh yeah. He said, how about we stop? Oh, that guy's just grabbing his junk. How about we stop with the fighting and just start with the fucking? Oh, he was going to go suck some.
That guy was going to go down on that guy?
Dude's gonna suck that dude's dick.
It was a full-blown orgy.
That was an all-inclusive orgy.
Yeah, everything was happening.
Anything goes.
It was multiple points of
That was a Golden Corral orgy.
yeah, multiple fires set at multiple different locations, guys.
Wow. You don't mind, do you? No, okay.
Yeah. How about that clip, huh? I can't believe we got it.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
right.
good. Send me that. Send me what happens more. Skip the one part when you stopped, but then.
Oh, no, the dude just sucks at the guy's dick.
Oh, okay.
That's going to go on for a few minutes.
Yeah, everyone just leaves the room.
Let's give him some space.
It just doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's just those two for the rest of the 35 minutes. Guys, the annual deployment in the Balkans is for a 10-day exercise with NATO allies, and troops usually stay for about a month. More than 400 paratroopers, they travel to both Bosnia and Kosovo, and the ones that are not going will lose out on a medal and extra pay they typically receive for overseas deployment. So it is, in fact, a punishment for guys that are career military cats and also got involved with a lady. Guys, instead of going on the trip
I would trade the medal for what they experienced all day long.
It's the pay, Wes. It's the pay.
Whatever. Still, I'd probably trade the pay too, Pat.
Or the shame, because guys, instead of going, those troops are asked to use the month to, quote, reflect on where they have fallen short of what we all expect of our army. That's right, boys. You sit at home and you think about how the hot, sweaty military orgy you were a part of hurt the British military, okay?
Give it how terrible it was.
Same Sheila, eh? Or what do they say in England? It's the same woman, huh?
Yeah.
31 times.
Lass.
Yeah.
Same lass, hey? She's back.
Paratroopers, you said, huh? One guy's like floating in on the parachute. He's like off course. He's like, grab me by the cock. Pull me back in.
Guys, the letter allegedly indicated the orgy incidents followed a series of other cases of bad behavior during an exercise in North Macedonia in May, when it was understood that members of the 3 para battalion were accused of, quote, unprofessional behavior during the exercise, which makes you wonder, what's worse than a barracks orgy for those guys to be called out specifically? There was the barracks orgies guy, and then there was this group in North Macedonia up to no good.
Well, you ever know what Macedonia looks like? It's it's sparse.
It's easy to get into trouble in North Macedonia. You know what? The paratroopers, it makes sense because they're the guys always jumping out of the plane. They got a screw loose to begin with. They need to, a missionary sex with one woman ain't going to cut it type thing. They need
I'm
orgies.
just saying, like, look, we've all been to a house when someone brings over a house stripper or you go to a strip club, right?
Yeah.
But it's the same show 31 times,
Well,
in 6 months. That's the entertainment again tonight, huh? Okay.
yeah. They liked her.
All right. Bad girl.
I don't know. I'd be a little. I mean, I've never fucked a house stripper. I imagine I wouldn't get tired of that. If
You and your
Right.
buds? What about with your buds?
I've got a list. I've got a list of people that I would have an orgy with. And from you, neither of you are on it.
Good.
But,
Fuck you, man. List. Yeah, I'd prefer
You're not
not
on my
to be
list
honest.
either.
Yeah. Not real broken up about that. Yeah.
you
Mark
shouldn't be.
is, though, because he'd get in and get out quick. You know what I mean? Hey! One less guy at the party. All right. Guys, let's kick it over to Missouri real quick. I know it's not international, but to me it is.
To some people it is.
We have a story about a very, very bad dog. We've covered a number of stories here on Hard Factor about overzealous canines fed up with their owners, treating them like dogs, and shooting their owners in hunting accidents. But look,
Right.
not all angry, murderous dogs have owners who hunt. And those dogs, they have to be a little bit more creative when they want to figure out how to really make their owners pay.
My dog has thumbs.
Yeah, I know. Well, dude, if you have a dog who has thumbs, you might think that's cool, but watch your fucking back.
Right.
Watch your fucking back, okay?
It wasn't my best friend Greg. It's the dog that pointed and aimed the gun at me. Yeah.
Exactly. No, it's usually the dog, guys.
Yeah.
And that was the case for this very, very bad dog in South Platte, Missouri. See, on Friday morning, this little mutt bastard, I guess he wanted to make his owners pay and probably kill his quote-unquote brother. That's what the owners call him. It's not his fucking brother dog that lived in the house with him. And this dog saw a greasy pan on the stove that his owners had used to cook a delicious dinner the night before that they certainly did not share with him. And he knew it was his chance. So he jumped up on his hind legs and he turned on the burner via the touch active controls. And then he got the fuck out of there. And there's footage, and it's not a porno that I ripped from the internet. You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I kind of wish it's the same porno though.
There he is up on the
I'm surprised this
stove.
doesn't happen more. Does the house blow up?
It's not good what happens, Mark.
Okay. So it's gas.
Yeah, he turned the gas.
That's a
on.
nice house too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a new
was.
house with new appliances.
Right. Yeah. It's
We're not going to watch a dog blow up, are we? Oh.
Oh, there it's smoking.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's on
It
fire.
And
ignited.
there we have it,
This is a
guys.
grease fire too.
Yep. It's a grease fire.
They probably made bacon the night before. They didn't give the dog.
That dog's out. Peace
Yep,
out.
he's out. And he's out.
They left the
Yep.
TV on for the dog.
Yeah. So this guy, he'd learned about burners, guys, but he still didn't know about Nest cams and nosy neighbors
Right.
who called the fire department when they saw smoke. So unfortunately for him, firefighters were able to make it to the house before it burned to the ground, and they saved his, quote, brother, as the owners call, and him.
They lined them both up and they're like, which one of you did it? And it's like one of those videos where he's like,
Oh, not
cowering.
me.
Yeah, I tried to blow up the house.
The family's Nest camera obviously caught the entire betrayal on camera, and the damage, gentlemen, was fucking significant. Here are the photos.
Oh, that kitchen got gutted.
Damn.
Ooh,
Goodbye,
that's a lot of smoke damage.
kitchen. Yeah. Here,
You know what's-
here's the dog outside. Look, he's like, oh, I'm sad in the far left corner.
You know what's fucked up is like those pictures are terrible, but my girlfriend's sister just had her house struck by lightning, and the damage was like, it caught on fire, like the top of her house caught on fire. The damage wasn't that bad, but the fact that they have to like put water on your house for like 3 hours or 2 hours to get the fire out is what causes like more than the fire damage. It
You're
just soaks your house.
You're just watching the damage.
I thought you were
just-
a first responders guy, Wes. You're blaming the firefighters?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's just what happens. It's crazy.
I think they could have done a little less water in that scenario.
Yeah.
They
Did you
probably
need to
could've done
use
a little less water.
all this water?
The house is out. I mean,
Right.
I know you don't want to hear this, guys, but
got it,
thanks for
guys.
showing up. I appreciate you showing up, but really,
Yeah.
could have used a little less, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, look at what you did.
What are you guys doing for real, though? Okay, we've talked about it. We all love animals. We love our animals a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, this dog probably just made a mistake.
This is a slight concern for me having a gas stove and
well,
5 cats.
I don't think you have to worry about it. So this is a new type of stove that I guess has like it's called touch active, and you can turn a burner on with like the touch of a finger, or the touch of a paw.
Okay.
Those are stupid.
He didn't have to like turn a knob or anything. Like my son tries to turn a knob all the time. My son's trying to kill himself, as all toddlers are. I don't think pets can do it without thumbs, except for the new ones.
I've definitely turned a burner on with my fat belly before. Yeah. Like just kind of bumped into it and then like turned it on a little bit.
So didn't tell anyone.
Yeah. And I was like, must have been some other fat idiot.
Get out of the kitchen, ghost.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, we love animals. What happens? Like these people's home is fucking trash. And it wasn't the dog's fault. But could you?
So how much damage do you think that is? 50 grand?
Oh, that's like 100.
Oh, okay. Here's what it is. It's a new kitchen.
Yeah.
Brand new kitchen.
Yeah.
It's a brand new living room.
Yeah.
Okay. So like 75, 80 grand?
No, probably 250.
250 grand?
The type of house these people
100,
have?
Yeah. So you start taxing it on the back end when the dog starts getting like cancer and shit. And you ask the vet how much that would cost. And you start
100%.
subtracting it. You're like, well, you're already in for 100, 200 grand. So
Yeah, there goes the life-saving procedure.
There goes the surgery. Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm not saying you kill the dog, but
No, you don't. You let the dog die.
Do you maybe you look at the dog and you say, well, we would have the money for that, but
yes, you insult the dog.
You remember what happened in June 2020.
Oh, you resent the dog, for the rest.
But
you
keep
it.
You fart in the general direction of the dog.
Can you look at the dog anymore?
You keep the dog.
Yeah,
you keep
the dog to insult it. Yeah.
I don't know if I don't. I think I put the dog up for adoption. It would just be hard to look at it.
It would be hard to look at.
You certainly favor the quote brother a lot more,
right? The brother, maybe that's what it is. But that's what got you into this mess in the first place, Mark.
True.
Anyway, that's Hard Factor, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Any big announcers? Oh, we got to get the wheel. Got to
get the wheel going.
You better. You better. No, you wasn't going to forget that.
Hey,
everyone's on tomorrow, I think. I imagine. Spin that wheel.
That's another one.
Spin that wheel.
Oh no!
I'm never gonna be able to finish this
class has a boner.
Cup of coffee is me.
Nice.
TikTok is
Will is TikTok. The W's.
There you have
That's
it.
the W's.
Coming at you.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, guys. So get out there and look, I'm in a great mood today, and you should be too.
You turned it around.
I was always in a good mood.
You did turn it around.
You turned it
I was
around.
crouching behind the bushes, ready to pounce. Okay, I can't be on all the time. Have a great fucking day, guys.